Hey guys, I am super excited because today I get to talk about one of my favorite franchises, and that's The Legend of Zelda. In this video, I'm going to rank and tier every single Zelda game that was on a mainline Nintendo console. And this is actually the first part of a two-part series because later this week I'm going to do the same thing, but for Mario. I'm going to rank every single Super Mario game that was on a Nintendo console. I am super excited, but today we're going to be focusing on Zelda. Yeah! So before we begin, I do need to say that this video is sponsored. Well, sorta. It's sponsored by my Patreon! Haha! That's right, guys. For as low as $1 a month, you could really support the channel. Starting December 1st, I'm going to list out all my Patreons at the end of every single one of my videos. So for $1 a month, you could have your name in my videos. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Grab your favorite snack. Yum, 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 yum. Don't forget to sub, and here we go! Okay, here we go. As you can see, there are a ton of Zelda games. So let's go over a few things before we start tearing this stuff out. First of all, this is my list. Probably going to be different from your list, so just understand that. And let's talk about the actual tiers. First is God tier. This is the best of the best. These are the best games ever made. There's probably about 4 or 5 God tier games across all video games, in my opinion. So just know that. And then there's A, which is amazing, unbelievable. B, which is like still really good, and C, which is still a good game. You know, I think most Zelda games are really, really good. And then there's the, games I just don't think are good. And then there's the never played. And you know what? Let's start off with a bang. Let's go Breath of the Wild. Like I said, God tier. I don't really need to talk much about this game because if you're watching this video, you already know. All right, Triforce Heroes. Right away, we're gonna start off not good. I don't like multiplayer Zelda games. I'm sorry. Skyward Sword. This is a very divisive game, and I'm gonna go with B. I don't love the gameplay, but as you know, it's probably one of the best stories out of any Zelda game. It might be the best story. It might just be the best story. Link Between Worlds. Wow. This is a 3DS exclusive. Again, I'm going B. This is a really good game. I don't think it's a great game. I think it was a little weird how you got all the items at first. You know what? This is a really good game. This isn't the top tier, but I think it goes right there. The more I'm thinking about it, some clever dungeons. Spirit Tracks. It's kind of a Wind Waker sequel. I don't love this one. Oh no, no, this is the one I did like. Sorry, the next one, Phantom Hourglass, is the one I just did not like. This is the one I didn't. This is the one on the tracks I liked. The second one on the boat, Phantom Hourglass, was like okay, but not that good. Twilight Princess. Yeah, Twilight Princess. I'm gonna go with B. Good game. I don't love the art style. I don't love the turning into a wolf mechanic. Besides for that, solid game. Solid. After Wind Waker, it was good to see Zelda return to realistic. Alright, Minish Cap. This is my favorite 2D Zelda game. I know, that's crazy to think, but this is my favorite one. I mean, it was just so, at the time, just hit me at the right time. I loved the dungeons, the mechanics, just great. Four Swords Adventure. I never actually played this one, so never played Wind Waker. Boom. Is it going to be God tier? No, it's just going to be really, really good. Really good. Come on. This game is, priceless. Ageless. I'm really hoping we see Wind Waker on the Switch, and I'm really hoping we see some sort of Skyward Sword on the Switch. Four Swords. I don't even know what that one is, but I did not play that. Oracle of Ages. It's Oracle of Ages, and I've actually never played Oracle of Ages. But I'm going to switch. I did play Oracle Seasons, and I never even finished this game back in the day. But it was, I'm going to have to leave it right there. I didn't love it, that's why. I just couldn't get into it for some reason. Sometimes you play a game and you just can't get into it. Alright, Link's Awakening. This is the color version. Played this back in the day with my brother on long road trips. Boop! Really great game. The only reason it's not higher up on this list is because the controls were limited. Very limited. Very, very limited. Majora's Mask, one of the darkest Zelda games. I'm gonna have to put it right here. These are in no order. Maybe at the end of the video I'll make these in order, but as of right now, Majora's Mask goes right up there, right next to the one. Where does Ocarina of Time go? I'm going Ocarina of Time. It has to go God level, man. Wow. The first Zelda game in 3D to hit it at the park that good. Wow, another Link's Awakening? Looks like we got a lot of Link's Awakening up in here. I guess I gotta leave it in the same place as the color version. I think I only played the color version. I really don't remember playing the original. I remember playing color. Link to the Past. Wow, what a great game. I remember my brother and I played the original Zelda, then we played part 2, and then when Link to the Past came out, our minds were freaking blown. And this is part 2 right here, next up. And this is a game I don't really like. It's like, it's just too different for me. I've never played it as an adult. I played it as a kid, and it was just too different. And I know, that's my fault, but whatever. And then, Zelda, the one that started it all. I can't go God tier. I'm going to go right here. Have you played this game recently? At the time, it was amazing. And I'm not saying it's a bad game, but, you know, just like, it just doesn't, it's not ageless. Like, it just doesn't fit with how games are today, and that's not its fault. That's my fault, but, you know, it's just not as fun to play today. I've tried to replay it, and it's really hard to. But on the other hand, I replayed Link to the Past over the last few years and love that experience. Alright, here's a modern one. Link's Awakening, the new one. Does it get a B? Does it get an A? Does it get a C? I really had so much fun with this game, but it's hard for me to put this game on the same level with look at the games above it. It has to go with a B. Like, look at this level of A. Those are all masterpieces. Masterpieces. Ooh, Majora's Mask 3D. Sorry, I never played the 3D version of that game. Never played this Four Swords game. If you could tell, it's only one Four Swords game I played, and I didn't like it. Majora's Mask 3D I didn't play. Wow, look at all these Zelda games I never played. What kind of Zelda fan am I, right? A Link's to the Past, Four Swords. Jesus, a lot of Four Swords. Four Swords, Four Swords, Four Swords, Four Swords. Too many Four Swords. Alright, Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. Is it going to go on C? Is it going to go on D? I mean, I'm going to go C. I never finished this game. I did play a few hours. I'm just not into the Warriors game. That's why I'm really scared of Age of Calamity, which comes out today. But I'm going to give it a good old try. And then let's go. This is a fun one. Cadence of Hyrule. You know, it's barely a Zelda game. So I'm going to give it a C. Good try. Fun to play. It was an amazing announcement. Those indies were freaking crazy, but not really. It's hard for me to put it up with the level of those other games. Alright, now we got Pitcross. Okay, not a Pitcross fan. That's going to go right here. And then Link's Crossbow Training. Believe it or not, I actually enjoyed this game. I can't put it any higher than C because how could I? Alright, and now let's rank these games. Why not, right? So we could go Breath of the Wild or Ocarina. I guess Breath of the Wild is my favorite game of all time. Let's go in this one. This is going to be an interesting. I think we have to go Link to the Past is the best game on this list. And then we're going to have to go Wind Waker. And then we're going to have to go Minish Cap. Link Between Worlds. And then we go Majora's. That's how I would rank that one. And then this row right here. You know, I really liked the newest Link's Awakening. And then Skyward Sword right there. Spirit Tracks. Like I said, I really liked it. I didn't love Twilight Princess. A little too dark for me, but I'll put it above these other Link's Awakenings. And then this row right here. Let's go. I guess we'll go Phantom Hourglass. Adventure of Link. I guess we'll put that. Nah, I can't put that too. I actually really liked Link's Crossbow. Oracle of Ages. Hyrule, go that last. Nah, we gotta put Cadence of Hyrule last. Yeah, that looks good. And then the last one, yep, looks really good. Anyway, guys, so I'm going to do the same thing later this week with all Mario games. So that should be really, really fun. I'm looking forward to it. So I have that video coming out, and I have a bunch of other videos in the works, including a bunch of surprises coming up in December. Ooh, surprises. I have a new computer coming, so I'm going to be making a lot more content. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I do appreciate it. Guys, be safe out there. Wear a mask. Hey, if you're new to my channel, definitely think about subscribing, hitting that like button, so next time I go live with content, you get it right away. Guys, I am I'm Turbo Jesse, and I'll see you on the flip side. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.